Hey, you guys, what is up? Thanks so much for tuning in with the Crochet Lady. So, today I'm going to be sharing with you this fun, simple crochet headband pattern. Now, if you're new here, welcome. I am super stoked to have you. Okay, this is the place where we get to experience crochet together. So, today we're going to cover single crochet in the back loop only. We're going to also cover increasing and then decreasing. You may need a stitch marker. For this project, I use my favorite Clover brand, size 5, um, aluminum crochet hook. And I also use this wonderful Red Heart Chunky. Now, if you've never used the Red Heart Chunky, it is super awesome. Um, but anyway, this item works up really easy, really super fast. Okay, so if you are ready, go ahead and chain 6, and I will meet you right back here in just 1 second. Okay, so we've got my goofy daughter Rose modeling this headband that I'm going to show you guys how to make. Okay, so this is the yarn. This is the Fun Brights yarn that's actually in the giveaway. So this is what it looks like once it's worked up. It's got a really nice awesome stripe pattern, like right in here. I just love the way the stripe comes out. So when you work this in a small rows where you get a small repeat, this is how you get the really cool stripe. Okay, we have our chain of 6, and we're just going to single crochet in the back hump of each chain. Okay, so the second chain from your hook, go ahead and single crochet in each one to the end. Okay, now after you make your last stitch here, if your yarn and hook are cooperating, okay, chain 1, and then from here on out, all of the stitches are going to be worked in the back loop only. So you've made your chain 1, you're going to insert your hook into the first single crochet, back loop only, and just make a single crochet. And you're going to do this process a few more times. Okay, and the very last back loop. Okay, so chain 1, turn your project, remember, back loops only, so go ahead and make 3 more rows just like this. Okay, we have our 5 rows of single crochet, and now we're going to do row 6. We're going to make an increase on this row, so go ahead and chain 1, turn your work, and you're going to make 2 single crochet in the first stitch here, and we're going to increase our stitches in the row from 5 to 7. Single crochet once in the next 3 stitches, and then in the last stitch make 2 single crochet. Now go ahead and chain 1, and then this is going to be rows 7 through 9. So rows 7 through 9 you're just going to do as usual, just make a single crochet in each stitch down, chain 1, and turn your work. Okay, that's going to be for the next 3 rows, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, now for row 10, we're going to do another increase. So go ahead and chain 1, and then make 2 single crochet in your first stitch. So we're going to go from 7 stitches in our row to 9. Whoops, okay. And 2 more in the last stitch. Okay, so we have 9 stitches in our row. From here, go ahead and chain 1. And then for row 11, you're just going to single crochet in each chain, just as normal. Okay, back loops only. Okay, so we're going to do our next increase. So this is row 12, we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to make 2 single crochet in your first stitch. So we're going from 9 stitches in the row to 11. Okay, so go ahead and make all your stitches. I'll meet you right back over here. Okay, so for rows 13 on until you get to where you want to make your decrease again to end your project, it's just going to be 11 stitches worked in the back, 11 stitches across worked in the back loops only. So I recommend from here, go ahead and mark row 13. Row 13 through however many rows, you're going to have to decide depending on how big your head is. But I like to mark mine, that way I don't have to actually count how many rows I have until I start my my next decrease. I can just look and then, it's easier that way. Okay, so go ahead and chain 1, and this is going to be row 13 through, like I said, however many rows you need to fit your head, and you're going to do back loops only, no increase, okay? We're done increasing, and we're just going to make our decreases when we're ready to finish up. So I'll see you guys in just a few rows. Okay, so now that our item is the length that we want, basically we're going to do the reverse of what we did in the beginning. So we're going to start our decrease. Instead of increase, we're going to decrease. So let's chain 1, turn your item. Now, for a decrease, what you're going to do is insert your hook into the first stitch, pull up a loop, and then insert your hook into the next stitch, pull up a loop, and then yarn over and pull through all 3. That's your decrease. Then you're going to follow through with single crochet all the way down. So we're going to go from 11 stitches to 9 stitches. Okay, now we're down to the last 2, so we're going to yarn over, pull up 1, and then in the last stitch, pull up 1, and then pull through all 3, okay? Then for the next row, we're not going to do any increase, okay? We did our chain 1, so we're just going to single crochet in each stitch all the way down. So we did our first decrease and then the following row. Now we're going to make another decrease. So go ahead and chain 1 and then insert your hook into the first stitch, pull up a loop, insert your hook into the second stitch, pull up a loop, and then yarn over and pull through all 3. So we're going to go from 9 stitches to 7 stitches. Okay, now we're down to our last 2, so let's make our decrease on this side. And then for the following row, you're just going to do no increase, make single crochet in each stitch all the way down. Alright, so we did our decrease down to 7. Now we're going to decrease down to 5. So go ahead and chain 1, turn your work, and you're going to insert your hook into the first stitch there, yarn over, pull up a loop into the second stitch, and proceed, okay? All the way to the end. Alright, so we have our 5 stitches, and then we're just going to work our single crochet row of 5, and we're going to make this row a few times. So let's go ahead and make 5 stitches, okay? Okay, so go ahead and make 3 more rows of 5 single crochet. Alrighty, yay, we've got enough rows. Okay, so now all you need to do is snip your yarn off. Mine's already snipped, and go ahead and pull it through. Make sure you leave a long enough tail to sew, and then go ahead and grab your needle. Okay, and either side works for the wrong or the right side. It's like both, it's the same on both sides. Okay, so we're just going to leave ours just like that. Okay, and bring your yarn around, and you're just going to, sew in the corresponding loops. So there's only 5 on each side, so it's pretty easy to do. Really no need to sew more than once in the loops unless you're using like super thin yarn. Okay, we're wrapping it up. Woohoo! Okay. We are done. Done, 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 done. Okay. Now, go ahead and weave it off. Sew it in, however you are going to do it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. All right, as usual, I am super grateful that you guys are hanging out with me today, the Crochet Lady, and I will chit chat with you guys in the very near future. Peace out.